Miss Lily Odom brought a proclamation or brought a resolution to recognize Miss Rolle and have her name placed on that playground in the back of this facility. And in recognition of for her outstanding community service, we're honoring Joan E. Cox Rolle. Was born on February 7, 1925. She passed on February 15, 2018. This award is presented posthumously to Miss Joann Rolle for her actions that persuaded Julius Gaines, the property developer in the 1960s, to build a park for the children of the community rather than apartment buildings. Ms. Rolle and her husband, Burdine, a World War II veteran, and their 3 children moved to the community in the 1950s. Ms. Rolle and her family lived in a home directly across the street from the park, where she resided until her demise on February 15, 2018, at the age of 93. Mr. Rolle passed in 1984. Ms. Rolle's persistence and dedication to her vision paid off during a key meeting where Mr. Gaines asked, "What do you want?" Ms. Rolle replied, "A park for our children." She created possibilities. So, Ms. Connie, would you come up, please, and accept this award on behalf of your mother, and thank you and your family for your committed service to this community.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Mother dear is here in spirit. That's Joann E. Cox Rolle. The struggle was so real, but I promised her that I would keep it alive. And to God be the glory, and we're forever thankful. Thank you.
This is my grandmother's dedication. I'm so excited. Actually, my father is my grandmother's son. And so to see that she had a vision for the children to come to fruition is just phenomenal. I remember when we were small, me and Jared, we would run over here to the park and we'll walk around and play, and they would have the basketball court was actually there, and our house was, grandma's house was right, Gigi's house was right in front. And so to see her still in heaven and see things come into vision on earth, it is just, it's words that cannot express to see that when you're gone, people still acknowledge and honor you and honor the vision that you have for your children.
I always saw legacy outwardly through other people and other venues, but to see the legacy within my family means a whole lot. Just sitting here looking at the opening of this gate, it's amazing how God orchestrated everything, because this entrance to this gate is right where the entrance of her doorway is, where she would sit every day and look out the door and speak to everyone. So it means a lot to me.
She also enjoyed the kids having somewhere to play. So she can look out her front door and see the fun that they're having and just smile and laugh. So this is a blessing on her behalf, and I'm just so proud to be here and witness this as a community and family.
It's beyond a dream come true. And my mom, when we moved out here in the 50s, there was nobody out here but us. There was one house behind us. And of course, all of this was vacant land. And then they built a shopping center. They tore it down, and the owner of the property, the owner of the development, Mr. Gaines, was going to build apartment houses. And my mom said she didn't move all the way out here in these woods to look at apartments. And so they kept going from meeting to meeting, meeting after meeting, and Mr. Gaines finally said, "What do you want?" And my mom said, "We want a park for our children."
We moved here in the 1950s from Overtown. We had a family of 5, my dad, my mom, and 3 children. When we moved here, of course, it was during after World War II, and these homes were built for veterans. So we moved to the house that's right on the corner of the park. Mr. Gaines, he donated the property to Miami-Dade County. There was a playground built. After Miami Gardens became a city in 2003, it became the property of Miami Gardens. After we voted, I think 4 years ago, for parks to be renovated, there was a bond situation, and we were told by the officials, councilpersons, mayors, that the parks will be restored, and sure enough, the parks were restored. I, with Commissioner Councilperson Odom and all of the other councilpersons, met vigorously to ask that they please rename the playground in the honor of my mom, Joann Rolle, because had it not been for her, we would not be standing here today, in my opinion. They all agreed, and in December 2019, there was a resolution that was presented to me and the family stating that at the new Bunche Park renovation, the playground will be dedicated to Joann E. Cox Rolle. And today, we're here on holy ground.